Hey guys, Tim McCuss Tin Design. Today I'm going to be trying out the Dowel jig kit from Milescraft. Comes with a joint mate. I'll show you how to use that. Inside the kit there's a variety of dowel sizes. There's 3/8, 5/16, and 1/4 inch. Comes with 3 drill bits, wood glue, some pretty neat stuff. The project that I'm working on right now is an open shelving for kitchen cabinets, and I need to assemble 4 oak boards together to create a rectangle, so I'm going to show you how to do that. I have everything pre-cut on my boards. And the first thing I'm going to do is number them so I get everything correct. There's essentially going to be a top, a bottom, and 2 sides. So this is my bottom, this is my top, and these are my 2 sides. So what I like to do is number everything on the inside. So that'll be 1, that will be 1. This is 2, that's 2, which will make this 3, and this 4, and this is 4 as well. And you'll see why a little bit later why that is necessary. So in these long portions, they're going to sit on the inside of the sides, and these dowels, I'm going to be using 5/16 today, and they're going to be inserted in the end, and then that will be joined with another dowel on the face. So the great part about this joint mate, depending on which side you use, there's these plastic kind of knobs sticking out, and what they allow you to do is self-center everything right on the board. So depending on which size you're using, determines which pegs you're going to rotate on the piece and lock it into place. The one thing I need to do first is determine my dowel depth, and you need to take into account when you're drilling this in, how much is sticking out past the jig. And you want to go just a little bit more, just to allow some room for glue and whatnot. So that's what I'm going to do. And included in the kit are these really handy drill stops. And you can put them anywhere on the bit, and then you just attach it with an Allen key. And you can set your depth. And my depth will probably be different from joining the edge and joining the face. I'll use 2 different depths because I can't go through all the way on the one side. So how I'm going to do this is just put it in, and then I know that I want to go more than halfway on this side. Bottom out my drill stop, and then I'm going to tighten the screw. So I know I'm not going to be going too far. So 3 holes, 5/16, 3/8, and 1/4. And on the edge of the board, what I'm going to do is, it's a 12-inch wide board, and I'm going to come in 2 inches on either end. And it doesn't have to be exact, and that's the great part about the jig, is that no matter where you drill these holes, it's going to make sure that your corresponding hole in the other piece is going to be in the exact same spot you drilled these. But I'll just mark it ahead of time. So as you see, what I'm going to do is take these 2, lock them out onto the boards, and I'm going to find that mark that I just made, and I'm going to drill it in. And it's good with this hard oak to drill about halfway and then bring your bit back out just to get a lot of the shavings out. And that hole is perfectly in the center now of my edge. I'm going to do it just one more time over here. These other boards that I have clamped down either side, they're just to help me align everything. So I'm going to go ahead and drill these holes in each end of the long boards, and then when I get done that, I'll show you how to do the holes in the face. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to drill the holes in the corresponding face. So it doesn't matter which one you do first, but my numbers will match up. So I'm going to do 3 and 3 first. So I laid the board down, it's going to get drilled into the face here first, and then I'm going to lay this board on top. And this little jig that I made keeps everything nice and square while you're doing that operation. And remember I said before that you're going to need to reset this drill stop so you don't go all the way through. And I have 2 different depths that I'm drilling. So I reset that. And then what you do is you take this notch here and you align it with these dowels that are already coming out that you inserted on the first step. The other thing I like to do is take a combination square, and I know the thickness of my board, and I set the combination square for half of that thickness. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to scribe a line along the edge, and that's going to represent the center line and exactly where I want those dowels to go. This Joint Mate also has a built-in guide fence, and it's adjustable so you can slide it back and forth depending on your needs. But there's also these registration marks right here, and that allows you to align it with a line that you draw, because you might not always be flush with the board, you can be in or out from that. So I'm going to lay it up here and see how I'm aligning and then lock it down. Alright, I like to clamp my workpiece down so nothing moves. My edges are aligned and I'm ready to drill. So I'm going to align that notch with my dowel, find my center line, and drill down. And that hole's right in the center of the line that I drew. Alright, so I'm going to clamp it and see how it fits. All I really have to do is just stand that board up. And everything fits nice and snug. So I'm going to repeat this step 4 times and get all the other face boards drilled, and you'll see how that goes together. Alright, now that I have all my holes drilled, you see they're exactly on the center line, everything's numbered, and now it's ready to do a dry fit. Going to match one up with one. Alright, everything fits really well. Now it's time to glue everything up, clamp it together, and make sure everything's square. And then they're going to be ready to be assembled. So a little bit more about this product. I really found it useful doing this kind of work. Sometimes you don't like to do dowel joints because they're hard to line up, but this takes all the guesswork out of it. If you get the kit, it has everything you need. Wood glue, drill bits, drill stops, all the dowel sizes. There's also these inserts with little points on them that you can help line up the corresponding holes as well. Highly recommend picking up a joint mate. It's going to make your life a lot easier, especially when you have a lot of repetitive work like this. It's going to really cut down your time, save you a lot of money in the long run. And it's a joint mate by Milescraft.